All right, well, thank you so much for having us here today. We're really thrilled and honored to be a part of the TEDx event here at the Pine School. We would like to share with you a little bit about what we do and why we do it. And so the first thing I'd like to do before I get into that is show you where our laboratory is. And our laboratory is in the Gulf of Mexico, in the middle of the Keys, off of Grassy Key, Florida. And our colleagues and other professors include not only people, but our lovely gray-faced, bottlenose dolphins who teach us many, many things and teach many, many people about them, and are we're hoping to make a difference in the lives of not only them, but their other marine friends. Now, what do you guys think is the number one question when people come to Dolphin Research Center? We're open to the public every day. What do they ask? What is the number one question? How smart are they? Yes, they do ask if it's a fish too. No, they are mammals. But most people want to know how smart are they. We've heard about Flipper and how ingenious Flipper is. But exactly how smart are dolphins? And that's one of the things that we are investigating. And the investigations are led by Dr. Kelly Jaakola, who is delving into the cognition of dolphins, as well as looking at their natural behavior so that we can learn more about that, since we have them right in front of us. And then also it helps us learn a little bit more about their husbandry and ways to take care of them, such that when we encounter dolphins in the wild that need our help, we know more about what they need. Now, one of the first things that we investigated was number concepts. Do dolphins have an understanding of this? And we asked, can dolphins compare quantities and choose the lesser amount? And in fact, they did say that yes, we can do this without a doubt. So we went on to asking a dolphin, what do you understand about a hidden object? And for people, this only happens in a particular stage in human development. And it's basically asking, this object, if I hide it, do you understand it still exists? And they said, absolutely, we understand that. So they share both of those abilities with us. So what about imitation? Humans are fantastic at it. In fact, we are probably the best in the animal kingdom. We begin doing this at a very young age, and we can imitate vocal behaviors, motor behaviors, old behaviors, new behaviors. We can imitate behaviors immediately after somebody's done them, or we can remember it and then imitate later. So you might be asking, doesn't everybody imitate? After all, we've heard monkey see, monkey do. Well, guess what? Not so much. Monkeys cannot imitate. So you might be asking now, well, wait a minute, I've seen a chimpanzee out there doing imitation on National Geographic. Well, in fact, chimpanzees are not monkeys. They are part of the great ape family. They do have some very limited imitative capacity. However, most of it is not really imitation. So if it's not imitation, what is it when we see animals doing shared behaviors? It can be a variety of things, and over a century of research has told us that there are a number of behavioral mechanisms that lead to shared behaviors, but it's not imitation. And some of those things can be things like instinct, where you have a pre-wired behavior, or it can be that an animal is attracted to another area by its cohort, and then they just happen to do the same behavior because they've got the same stimulus in front of them. So what we wanted to investigate, there you go, is dolphins. Now, we already do know that dolphins are fantastic mimics. They have the ability to copy motor behaviors, the ability to copy vocal behaviors, as well as that they show this really great ability to just imitate in general. In fact, most scientists have said that dolphins have the better capacity to ape than apes. So what we wanted to do is, how far does this go? Because humanity has a really great flexibility with regard to imitation ability that has never been tested before in the animal kingdom. And so we wanted to see how far that goes for dolphins. And why is imitation important anyway? Well, number one, it seems to be what scientists think the building blocks to what makes us human, that we believe that imitation actually has led to the development of culture within humanity, language, and the ability to have theory of mind or be able to follow other people's thought processes. And so that's one thing that we are investigating, is how does this evolve? And so we went to our dolphins and asked them, how flexible is your ability to imitate? And so now what I'm going to do is go down to Dolphin Research Center, where we are going to say hello to Mandy Rodriguez, our co-founder and chief operating officer, as well as his colleague, Emily Guarino, the director of research at DRC, in addition to our other two colleagues, which are Tanner and I believe AJ.
Thank you, Kirsten, and good morning, everyone. I wanted to welcome you to the Dolphin Research Center here in the fabulous Florida Keys. And with me today, I have 3 colleagues, 2 dolphins and 1 human. And in front of me, we have AJ, who is in his late 20s. And as a matter of fact, he is also Tanner, who's 9. That's his dad, so he's working with his dad. The human on the dock is researcher Emily Guarino, and she will demonstrate what Kirsten was talking about.
Well, hi everyone. As Kirsten was just talking about, that contrary to popular belief, imitation is not at all common in the animal kingdom. Dolphins, however, are quite good at it. So let's show you what it looks like when Tanner's able to copy a motor behavior. I'm going to cover his eyes just so that he doesn't see the signal that Mandy's going to give to AJ. All right, AJ does a behavior. I'm going to ask Tanner, what's he doing? And Tanner is able to copy what it is that AJ's doing. Excellent. Hi. So here at DRC, we decided to take this already pretty rare ability of imitation and just see how flexible it actually is. And the way we did that was we threw in a twist. And the twist is this pair of eye cups. They're just a soft latex suction cup that goes right over Tanner's eyes. So this time, hi buddy, can I see your face? I'm going to put this one eye cup over his eye. I'm going to give him the signal to imitate. And then I'm going to put the other eye cup over his eyes. Okay. AJ gets a signal, and let's see if Tanner's able to copy what it is AJ's doing. And as you can see, he can. Awesome, Tanner. Good boy. Thank you. Very nice. So even without the benefit of his eyesight, Tanner is able to figure out what it is that AJ's doing. So we just did one here at the dock. What do you say we take it out a little further away and go elsewhere in the lagoon? All right, Tan Man, we'll try another one. All right, you're going to imitate. I'm going to put the other eye cup on. AJ gets a signal, and let's see what Tanner does. He's following him. This should be a speed run of the lagoon. Let's see if Tanner gets it. Perfect. Very nice, Tan Man. Good boy. All right. So we've determined that even without his eyes, Tanner is able to imitate what it is another dolphin is doing. The question is how? How is Tanner able to copy what it is AJ's doing even though he doesn't have his eyesight? Well, there's a couple possibilities. One possibility is sound. It may be that the behaviors that AJ is doing have characteristic sounds that Tanner's able to recognize. Much like if I said to you guys, hey, close your eyes, what am I doing? You would be able to copy because you know what that hand clap sounds like. Another possibility, though, is that Tanner is perceiving what it is AJ's doing through his echolocation, or his biological sonar. Dolphins are able to send out clicks, sound like this. Thank you. From their melon, bounce off things in their environment, and they receive those clicks back in their lower jaw. They're able to form a mental picture of what things look like that way, so it may be that he is seeing, through sound, what it is that AJ's doing. Why don't we give you guys a demonstration of how Tanner uses echolocation. We're going to go back to the eye cups. I'm going to take one of them, put it here. And we're going to take this sinking dive ring and show Tanner. You're going to get this, buddy. Cover up his other eye. I'm going to toss this ring out here in the water. You see Tanner scanning. He's sending out those clicks. He can see the ring. And he's able to bring it back right here to me at the dock. Good job, kiddo. Thank you. So either way, whether he is using sound, characteristic sound, or whether he's using his echolocation, that kind of flexibility in an imitation task has never been seen outside of human beings.
We want to thank you so very much for visiting the Dolphin Research Center, and I hope we were able to teach you at least one thing about these wonderful creatures. And you know, from this point on, you're knighted dolphin ambassadors. So please go forth and help these wonderful animals out in the wild and in human care. Thank you, guys. Come back again.
Fantastic. All right, if we can go back to that PowerPoint really quickly, and then I can wrap up here. But it's really amazing what our dolphins can do and show us. And that's part of what Dolphin Research Center is all about, is the fact that we want to learn more about these different species of animals, including dolphins, so that we can learn more about the species in general, but also have an understanding of comparative cognition and what that tells us about the animal kingdom. But more importantly, the thing that DRC is about the most, besides of course giving our dolphins the best, most loving and entertaining home possible, is to educate people. And the reason we want to educate people is because we all are more compassionate with things that we can connect to. In particular, one of the things that human beings seem to be searching for all the time is, are we alone in the universe? Well, it turns out that dolphins have a lot of similar capabilities to our own, and maybe we don't need to go out into the universe to investigate that. Maybe it's just in our own backyard. And if we can generate that interest in people, it hopefully generates compassion, which then turns into action, which is really important because right now human beings have made a huge negative impact on our environment, and we need to turn that around. We need to be able to help and conserve not only dolphins, but all of the marine life in our ocean, because it's what allows us to survive on this planet collectively. So we hope by experiential education, whether you come to Dolphin Research Center and experience with us, or engage in programs that we offer to allow you to get involved, that hopefully this will make a big difference everywhere. And experiential education is the wave of the future. This is what gets you connected, what gets you excited, and just like Dr. Edie Witter said, and we're hoping that we can make a difference in the same way. So thank you very much.